This is going to be a video and reading in which I come back to my series of dwarf planets and objects that are further away in our solar system. I believe that their energy is adding deeper layers to our own knowledge, and it helps us remember even more why we are doing things in a certain way. I call the series Urania, and for some time now I'm contemplating doing a video about Eris. As a planet was observed in 2003, and then it was discovered in 2005 in January, actually in 5/01/2005, which is an 11 number. Then it was really identified, and in the beginning it was called like the 10th planet. It brought a kind of discussion in the astronomical world because of the comparison with Pluto. It was further beyond Neptune. It was a member of the Kuiper belt. And then they decided to call it a dwarf planet. And with this, Pluto also, it became a dwarf planet. So at this point, we have 5 official dwarf planets: the Makame, Ceres, Pluto, Haumea, and Eris. The orbit of Eris is 557 years, and the chances are that most of us are born in the period in which Eris was in Aries. Since 1922, it's going back and forth between Aries and Pisces, and it will still be like this up to 2048. She was discovered in that period because she has a mission. She has to help us evolve in this period of struggle, because she actually created chaos and struggle in the world of astronomy. It was called Eris, the goddess of strife, of discord. The name discord as such has also the word core inside. So as long as we are separate from our heart in our actions, because we are in areas with Eris, we will have the struggle. So it's also an invitation to come in accord, not discord, with our heart. There are a lot of stories about this goddess, but most interesting for me, it's the story with Paris, because she gave him the golden apple. You see it here. I made it red, but I should have made it golden. And she, Eris, started a discord with that apple, which is also called the apple of discord. He had to choose the fairest from 3 goddesses: Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. We have to keep in mind that Paris was known for his beauty, so Hera promised him a good marriage, Athena victory in everything he's doing, but Aphrodite, who as such was also beautiful, promised him love with beauty. And then of course he just gave the apple to Aphrodite, and then he ended up meeting Helen, and from there the Trojan War, all the events, all the discord in the world. When we have to make this kind of choices, we need to realize that some trauma is going to come up and it's going to create struggle. Why is Eris so important in this moment in time? It's because she is conjuncting other objects in the sky, and I also colored Chiron. Eris and Chiron have 3 conjunction in the next period. It already had a conjunction with Chiron, which we know as being the wooden healer. in May, it will have another one in October, and the last one in March next year. I have the feeling that with this conjunction, we are forced to face traumas. And then in 2027, it will meet Saturn. With that, by creating chaos, the solution will also appear. It's about what we are choosing to see. We see the chaos, or we see what is coming out from the chaos if we have the right attitude. And don't forget, if we are not separate from our hearts, if we are in accord with our hearts. Chiron, as such, is a centaur object. It was discovered in 1977, and it has more than 50 years as an orbit. And in this drawing is also together with Chariklo, which is a centaur object, a beautiful love story between these two, and they also have their own influence on the energies that we are living now, but that will be for another time. I will keep focusing on Eris. I mentioned that this apple was supposed to choose between three important goddesses. So I will also give you the chance to choose between three cards. And I think the fact that he chose the beauty and love, but more love based on physical attraction, it's also saying a lot about how we are tempted by the devil, like the apple of Eve. And if we are all one, there will be no competition, there will be no need to win. So I will pick up three cards from the Oneness deck, and then based on that, you can think for yourself, what would you choose? Let's say the Lovers. So this will be the card associated with Aphrodite. Six of Wands. This is going to be about success and victory. You are in the public eye, which was what Athena promises was all about. And then one more for Hera, who promised good marriage. And that's the Four of Pentacles, because a good marriage in those times would mean enough wealth. So in order to make it maybe even more easy, the choice, put yourself in the energy of Eris, or with your own way of being and thinking. If you get this golden apple, what are you going to choose? As I said, Aphrodite, who got it, promised him the happiness in love and to have the most beautiful woman in the world. Hera promises him the happiness of marriage, who will also give him a certain status. And Athena promises him success, public recognition. Make up your choice. Card Lovers, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I find it interesting. We have 2 6 and a 4 here. So a challenging choice. Take your time now, considering maybe even what are you interested in, if the challenges are coming, if the chaos is coming in one of these aspects in your life, maybe which one you will choose to heal. Because remember, we were talking about the conjunction with Chiron, which is called the wooden healer. So welcome back to your reading. If the choice was the Four of Pentacles or the Union, I will look first into the card from Tarot. It's also a card of security, of saving money, of long-term security. You have gathered all the acorns you could find and have stored them high up in a tree where no one else can get to them. What's your plan? Are you going to hoard them all to yourself? Are you going to avoid eating any of them so your stockpile never diminish? Are you afraid you are going to lose them or that somebody else is going to take them? It's important to check in with yourself to make sure limiting beliefs aren't holding you back. Planning, saving, and using your resources wisely, it's a great thing to do. Just ask yourself, are you being inflexible? Are you exerting too much control in your life? Are you behaving in a possessive manner? And because it was associated with the choice of Hera and the marriage, maybe ask yourself if you have this approach in your relationship or even towards your partner. It's a question of fate in the end, so I will go for the threads of fate card for you. You have the card of release. I definitely have to put it here under this Four of Pentacles, because the way this squirrel here tries to keep the acorns, and here is like totally opening and totally releasing and make a jump in the unknown. So that could be the advice for you. Releasing is a lot easier said than done. In fact, we can spend a whole lifetime trying to break free from our limiting beliefs of painful experience. These are some of the same words we heard about the Four of Pentacles message, limiting beliefs. Sometimes we have an idea of where we want to go. We compartmentalize and repress the things we believe are holding us back. But we still want to honor ourselves and our experiences. We just want to give ourselves new option of behavior so we are not stuck within the same old patterns. Spend a moment reflecting what is no longer serving you. What is old, stale, and taking up space within you? What would you do if these things didn't take up so much of your energy? What other behaviors and beliefs do you wish to possess? And you have a frog here, which is a potential ally for you. It's just jumping from one place to another. It's teaching us that we can use the flows that we have, that which not longer serve us. It's just the fuel for the new. All things within us have a purpose as long as we can expand our mind to see it. How can you transmute what no longer serves you? How can you release but also do it purposely? How can it serve you in a new way? So let's see how much good luck you have. I'm also going to use a card from Auspicious Symbols for Luck and Healing with this release. This is your card, Babalu Eye or Aye, open to a cure or specific assistance in dealing with illness of body, mind or spirit. Is an Orishan from the Yoruba tradition who is intentional in his mission. He promotes the cure for illness and works closely with those affected by diseases. His power and spells are thought to work with the fire element, creating fevers and with fires from the depths of the earth. Fire, Eris, Babalu Aye, energizes you now with the gift of spontaneous healing. This deity of cure is ready, willing and able to help through primal forces such as fire and earth. You may have been dealing with a personal situation regarding physical health or mental wellness, or you may have been helping others who are in transition or simply need healing support. Through the belief and power of miraculous intervention, the gift of Babalu Aya is present. If you are dealing with a chronic situation, allow this message to help you focus on creating a healing circuit around your physical body. This circuit can be used of herbal remedies along with non-invasion healing such as holy fire Reiki, energy healing, focus on this Eris healing broom and picture it sweeping over your body and mind. You can do the same for others under your care, asking for auspicious and spontaneous healing to occur. I feel it as a deeply powerful symbol, and it gives the impression of this Eris. I see even the Kuiper belt there. I mean, something that brings chaos and discomfort in order to create comfort in the end. Not discord, but accord between maybe your physical body and your mind, so that you can heal. And I know it's hard to believe in this kind of mythical story, but I really love a book that I just bought. I don't know if you can see it. It's called The Myth Makers, and it's about the friendship between Lewis and Tolkien. And one thing I really need to read you, because they had a discussion. Some said it was one of the most important discussions of the 20th century about the myth. All the ancient myths are the refraction and splittering of God's true white light into the many colors we see throughout the world. We write myths because our hearts were written by a myth maker. We write myths like this one from a religion that is not so well known, just to remember that we can have the same dreams, we can have the same powers, and they are like doors to divine. So I will pick up a card from the doors to the divine for you. And this is your door, and the message is: trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you on your path. The timing, it's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. And I truly hope you enjoy your cards and you find something that resonates with you. And thank you. So if your choice was the Six of Wands and this abundance card, I say, or success card, because this was what Athena offered Paris to become successful in those times, even the victories in a war important, but he was not the type to fight, but just to bring him in the spotlight, having success, self-confidence, being acclaimed, achieve a milestone, receiving a knowledge, or it's even time to shine. Smile for the cameras, your accomplishments have been noticed. You have reached a milestone, or perhaps you may be receiving an award or public recognition for work you've done. Whatever it is, soak in that positive energy that is flowing towards you. It's time for you to stand tall while you accept all of the accolades that came with success. Some of us struggle with receiving love from others. So this could be also a struggle. We are comfortable giving love and recognizing the talent of others, but tend to downplay our own success. Is this you? Consider that a reminder that it's okay to pat yourself on the back sometimes. See the abundance around you and see what you already have. Maybe you don't even have to make any choices. You are in a path of a mystical wanderer. So I will pick up a card for you in this path to success. Maybe you are not so interested in what other people are thinking about you. It's more the abundance that you experience inside you. And I got a card of the moon. With the full moon as my witness, my femininity needs no forgiveness. I am all things sensual and creative, my inner queen revealed and liberating. The mystical journey is long and true. I'll be courageous and wander through. There are so many of the feminine energy at play in your life right now. Take advantage. It's time to create, to dream, and to love. Make no plans and let things flow. honor this side of yourself, whatever whims you feel called to do them. Whatever feelings you are feeling, feel them. Take what is yours. So the same as in here. Take your success, accept it, embrace it. We look to the night sky for the shining cultivation of the woman spirit, the moon. This card brings forward powerful energy into your world, your rituals, and your relationship. Yes, what secrets do you hold? What longings burn in your belly? What temptation do you desire to give into? It is a reminder of your feminine energy and that you are allowed to be a beautiful creatrix of your choosing. Just like I like to say, I'm not saying that I'm this feminine energy, but I like to say I'm the rose. Like I wake up in the morning and thinking, what do I need today to feel beauty? If I am rose, not the rose, but I am rose. Actually, I was inspired by I am growth from the Guardian of the Galaxy. The little tree, the little seed that knows it's going to grow. See the potential in you and believe in the myth out there and allow your imagination to see beyond what is real. Don't get blind by all these flashes of the cameras. I don't know why, but with these cards, I think you are somehow on a magical path. So I will pick up a card for you from the little wings. You see here the butterflies, and here again a butterfly. So yes, I'm on the right track with these cards. The little wings for you. And you have the card of the strength. Look how you can catch the moon. That's the perfect card. Real strength comes from assuming complete responsibility for how are you deciding to use the mind. Every moment is an opportunity to seize time and notice what patterns of thought you are holding. And I don't know if it's really clear, but this is a woman keeping a man on her shoulders. So the divine feminine. Strength of mind does not come about by force, control, denial, or judgment. These are effects of the ego thinking. Do not judge what you see, what you think, or what you feel. Instead, hold all things as a gift given to you for you to heal through love. Love is the strength that trusts all things, embraces all things, and transcends all things. To align the mind with the stream of love is to desire only love, only peace, only reality. In the perfection of unconditional love, the mind simply just loves. As this strength becomes certain, you are more and more in the eternal presence of love, and thereby come to taste a profound freedom, a freedom far beyond the things of space and time. Yes, far beyond the things of space and time. You end up experience the true abundance, because there is enough for all of us, and we can reach as far as we want to the stars. I hope these cards have some messages that resonate with you, and thank you for watching. If your choice was the same as Paris, you went for the love or the happiness that comes from finding love, which is normal, and we have two cards with number 6, the card of harmony. Nothing wrong with the choice. Of course, in the story it brought the war. If it's from the heart, creates all kind of reverberation in the outer world. I'm going to read more about this interpretation of the tarot card in this beautiful deck. It's about unity, commitment, harmony. Number 6, choice, affection, friendship, love. The Lover card has been interpreted in different ways over the years. While many see it as a reflection of romantic love, some see it as creating conscious connection that exists outside of sexual relationship. It can also reference close friends, and other meaningful partnership where energetic bonds are strong and loving energy flows back and forth in beautiful and empowering ways. Whatever the nature of the relationship, it is one that is best described as a soul connection. So maybe you have a love connection on the horizon, but this type of love connection, and maybe the connection that you have, it's getting stronger. And in this stack, let me look for it. We actually have two cards, so it's fair if I put both of them. It's like divine union between feminine and masculine energy, which brings happiness. You made a beautiful choice, and let's see where you are. If you are a sacred traveler, I will just pick up a card to see where you are on this path of happiness. Go slow, take time. And the same kind of fog that we see a little bit here. So it takes time before you find clarity. Even if you can't see what's around the next corner, go forward slowly and gently. You are safe. When you take the time to go slowly, new perception emerge that you can't see it if you are moving fast. And we have this Eris influence, Eris in Aries, which push us to move fast. Move away from the rapid pace of everyday life and step into the majesty of stillness. Resist the impulse to go ahead with your first instinct. Take time to tune in to your deeper intuition. Power is born in those times when you relax into the present moment. Sometimes the mist and fog are so thick that the traveler feels uncertain about everything. Where am I going? What am I meant to do? Why can't I see what's ahead? However, it's in those moments of unknowing that the deepest and most profound answers to life's big question can emerge. The secret is to move slowly and carefully so as to not fall off the path. Be careful. Proceed with caution in all things as you sense the best direction. Listen to the whispering of your soul. Trust your inner voice. I will pick up for each of these questions a card from the tea leaf fortune cards. Let's see. So the questions were, we had three questions. We had three choices. Where am I going? And you have the card of dolphin. Financial gain, usual coming from something you did in the past. So that's good. The next question was, what am I meant to do? Slowly but surely getting ahead. The same messages, just don't hurry. Trust the divine timing. And why can't I see what's ahead? Like here, you can't see, maybe just the light. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So you can't see, because if you could see ahead, maybe you will focus just on that, what's ahead. Maybe even that could be defining the partner, and then you will not be able to learn the lessons that you have to learn by just being here. And take your time. And to end this reading, I'm also going to pick up a card for you from the unusual animal, because you just got two animals here, and see, the cards really stick to each other. So let's see if I can get one for you. I don't know if you can really say it. I just love this slow. There is a difference between loneliness and solitude. Oh, it's also about going slow, you know. It's the same idea. I'm not even going to look for the meaning in this deck, because it's just be slow. He's alone, but he's not lonely. He may be, because you are looking for the divine partnership or the soul partnership. Take your time. I even imagine him moving so slowly. There is a beauty. There is a happiness. I just see him as a very happy animal. I don't know, that face. At least for me, it's the perfect card for this reading. I also hope it resonates with you at some level and all the other cards. And thank you for watching.